10 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Ammi asked absolutely nobody, but her mother, mother-in-law and Kusiyama said, "Definitely put cologne on his head and don't bathe him for 3 days. It's totally unscientific and possibly utterly unhelpful, but we've always done it and that makes it right." 9 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Ammi asked absolutely nobody, but her thrice-removed cousin, who she met for the first time 2 minutes ago, said, "This is because you have a nanny and you dared to go back to work. You should give up every vestige of a life and stay at home staring at your child. No, don't even blink." 8 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Ammi asked absolutely nobody, but the man who came to read the water meter heard about it from the man cleaning the gutter and said, "Madam is not feeding her enough pureed malloon. My child eats greens 16 times a day. You must have driven past McDonald's yesterday, no? That would have caused it for sure." 7 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Ammi asked absolutely nobody, but the complete stranger standing behind her in the queue at the supermarket said, "He must have bumped his head in horror because you haven't lost your baby weight yet. He's afraid his father is going to leave you and you are asking for that, no? Get your fat butt to Zumba right now." 6 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Ammi asked absolutely nobody, but the pick-me driver who turned up at her house by accident instead of her neighbors said, "Is your child a boy? Then you must expect these things, no? Boys will be boys. If your child is a girl, then you need to give her time out, a lecture, and reduce her thumb-sucking privileges. Girls must realize it's always their fault." 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Ammi asked absolutely nobody, but her husband's stepmother's brother's third wife's 12th sister said, "You need to try alternative therapies. Maybe he's allergic to heights of 5 centimeters or more, or needs medication made from herbs that were picked during the minute of his birth. Oh, and here, put this large, pink, exorbitantly priced, completely genuine plastic quartz under his bed." 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Ammi asked absolutely nobody, but an aunt she had never met till she watched her eating all the fish patties at her child's christening said, "This is because you didn't breastfeed for long enough. My eldest was 7 when he volunteered to stop. See how much that has bonded him to me. 54 years old last week and still living under my roof, the sweet Sudu Petya that is." 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Ammi asked absolutely nobody, but the lady walking an imaginary 3-headed giraffe in the park said, "This is because you had a cesarean. Never mind that you were in a life-threatening condition. In my day, labor lasted 127 hours, but we still just grit our teeth and pushed. Got up the next day and pounded the spices also." 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Ammi asked absolutely nobody, but the man weighing vegetables at the Kolpeti market said, "This is because you have pets in the house. He must have slipped on some dog saliva or tripped over a cat hair. Pets belong outside. Never mind if it's raining. But if you see a rat or a cockroach, you must be humane, huh? Carefully catch them and release them in someone else's neighborhood." 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Ammi asked Mums in Colombo, and the Ammis on Mums in Colombo said,
"Oh, for goodness sake, have you checked him out thoroughly? He's alive, alert, no broken bones or uncontrollable bleeding. Is he still allergic to butts and refusing to put on his socks? Well then, once you are done having a massive guilt trip about what a terrible mother you are, eat a large slab of chocolate, drink 6 cups of tea with condensed milk, and since he is your child, trust your judgment and get ready to do it all again tomorrow."